Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. Brian Anderson here, joined by our analysts, Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, plus reporting from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Let's see some of the numbers here for Scotty Barnes.
Over the past 5 games, his assist totals have been slipping. He and his teammates just don't seem to be clicking right now. Hopefully that's something he can correct tonight.
So let's take a look at the starters for Toronto. Barnes and Pirtle down low at the 4 and 5. Walter out there with Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Barrett in at the small forward position. And for the Warriors, Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Jimmy Butler out there with Moses Moody. And it's Green in at the 5, down low. Well, Doris, we got a clash at the 5 spot here tonight. Can't wait to see these centers go at it.
There was once a point in history where we were talking about, is the 5-man phased out of the game? And all of a sudden now you have several MVPs who occupy the position. It is unequivocally going to be a special matchup tonight.
Now here's Barnes. Pirtle with a screen on Butler to the middle. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Green. And it's Butler with the jam.
You can't give Jimmy Butler that kind of space. He will get above the rim and let you hear about it.
Pass to Barrett. That shot is off. Nice D from Moody. Earlier, Allie LaForce spoke with head coach Steve Kerr. What'd you find out, Allie?
And he had nothing but praise for Scotty Barnes on the other side. He said Barnes poses so many problems because of his versatility. He can play multiple positions. He's unselfish. He's got great speed for his size. He had a lot of good things to say. Clearly, Barnes has a big fan here.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
We've seen this time and again. R.J. Barrett will not be deterred by a little contact.
Here's Moody, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Quickly against Curry. Oh, got a piece of it. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. And he lays it in on the break.
Well, as hard as Curry plays, to me it's an underrated aspect of his game. Gets out and gets after it in the open floor.
Outside Barnes. Quickly deciding where to go with it. It's Barrett on the wing. Moody defends. Pass to Walter. Just 5 on the clock. Off target with the 3. The Warriors have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Curry passes to Green. Here's Moody. Outside Curry. Back to Moody. The shot's good. Moody's got his second bucket on the night. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Guys, thanks. Well, Jimmy Butler is in the 5th stop of his NBA career. He'd been in a standoff with the Heat. As they hesitated to extend him at the number he desired, he knew there's going to be someone willing to pay up. And guys, I'm very interested to see how Butler fits in his new opportunity.
Yeah, we'll continue to track that story. All right, Shams, thanks a lot.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
You're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Pass to Walter. Curry against Quickly. Now here's Barrett to win the run. And he lays it up and in. Barrett's got his second basket.
This guy's a bucket getter. R.J. Barrett finds a way to capitalize on the interior. He's got the size to get it done.
Curry passes to Moody. Here's Green. He can't hit that time. Pirtle with some nice D. Here's Walter, defended by Pajemski. Launches it. And Walter is good for 3.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Butler, a screen on quickly. And here's Curry for three. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Outside Barnes. Pass to Walter. Pajemski grabs the board.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
The putback. It's good on the putback.
My goodness, the anticipation of JB. Jimmy Butler doing work.
Quickly outside. Pass to Barrett. And he converts the layup. Barrett's got 6. The Warriors lead by 6. Outside Butler. Back to Curry. Lays it up and banks it in. 7 points in the game.
Curry understands how to take a hit, prepares for it, and makes the necessary adjustment.
Pass to Pirtle. And here's quickly. He's covered by Curry. Now Barrett. They double him with Butler. Barrett passes to Pirtle. The 3 from Barnes. He buries it from 3.
This is a huge part of Scotty Barnes' development. Can he knock down the long ball?
Outside Butler. Outside Pajemski. Pass to Butler. Curry against quickly. Curry passes to Butler. And he makes it.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Raptors trail by 7. And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Which defenses have been locked down since the All-Star break? Well, here they are. The Warriors, number 1.
Since the break, here's a team that has locked up their opponents, playing with passion defensively.
Here's Mobo, averaging around 5 points a game. Outside Barrett. 5 on the clock. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Something this Raptors team does very well is move the ball doors.
Yeah, B.A., this is an unselfish group of guys. They like moving the basketball, getting everybody involved. Amazing when a team has everybody touch it, how good it feels.
Now here's Barrett. Give him 8. Pass to Pirtle. With his first shot attempt. Kicks it out to Barrett. And there's a 3-second violation. The Warriors lead by 5. And here's Curry. He's got 7. Pass to Butler. Green with the ball. Covered by Pirtle. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And let's look at the Western Conference standings as the playoffs approach. You look at the Warriors. Sixth best record in their respective conference right now, hoping to end the season on a high note.
Well, I think for the Warriors, they've stayed within arm's length of the conference leaders. That in itself is an accomplishment at this point in the season.
Yeah, even so, though, I'm sure they're not satisfied just being near the top of the standings. They're going to be looking to make a major push as the season winds down.
Now here's Quickly. Still no points. Oh, Green with a block.
Well, let's remember a former defensive player of the year, Draymond Green, sending it back.
The shot by Butler, no good. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. It's a 5-point game, and one thing we've seen from R.J. Barrett, he likes playing in a system where they move the ball, Doris.
And he likes BA when that ball moves in his direction. R.J. Barrett is a thirsty scorer. He can go off the bounce. He's working really hard to shore up that perimeter game. He has got a tremendous future.
And he drops the first. For a handful of teams at this point of the year, Doris, the future is now as they fall out of the playoff race.
But, Brian, there is a dilemma to be worked out in these cases. And here's what I mean by that. Your team is now out of contention, but veterans, generally speaking, don't believe that. And they want to be competitive and win basketball games. In the meantime, the organization, from a broad perspective, is thinking, we've got to start to play the young guys so that they can gain some much-needed experience in big games. Tough situation.
Outside heel. Lets it go from deep. Rebound Toronto. Their last encounter in Toronto.
Last time these teams met, it came down to the wire. A bench play in that game was the difference.
Yeah, I don't think they win without the productivity they got from their bench. That made the difference.
Here's Bobo. No made baskets yet. The putback. The rebound by Moody. The Warriors lead by 3. Hield passes to Butler. Double team on Butler. Here's Hield. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Wow, buddy, Hield taking flight, showing he is more than just a three-point specialist.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Jimmy Butler's such an all-around player. He said, I don't need to be a 40-point scorer. My role is to impact winning. I just control what I can control in the end, play the right way, stay aggressive, and do whatever it takes to get my team the win. And Brian, he is good at his job.
Well, playoff Jimmy is a real thing, whether he'll admit it or not. Golden State has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Barrett against Butler. Green for 3. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Boy, big time when Green is hitting from deep and definitely has the confidence to take it.
Now here's Quickly. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game. Good on the shot.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Pass to Green. With the floater. Butler can't get it to go. Raptors trail by 6. Here's Mobo, guarded by Hield. Here's Mobo. No points yet. Back to Quickly. Down low. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Outside Pajemski. Fires from 14. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Pajemski's got his 2nd basket on the night.
Well, it doesn't get much easier than that. Even a decent shooter is going to make that with no pressure.
Pass to Walter. Back to Quickly. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
That's about activity, determination, Quickly finishing strong.
The Warriors lead by 4. Hield passes to Moody. And stolen by Barrett. To the paint. Here's Walter. Oh, powered down with both hands.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And so it's Golden State with it, following the bucket by the Raptors. 1:09 left in the first quarter of the game. And it's quickly with a miss.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Outside Pajemski. To the inside. It's stolen by Pirtle. Here's Barrett. And Butler with the block.
This guy's such a defensive leader. The intensity, the willingness to put yourself out there. That's a nice block.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Toronto shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
2 shots.
Free throw drops for Barrett.
I think one of the things I most admire about R.J. Barrett's game, he can do a little bit of everything. He can score it, board it, pass it at a high level. This young man can play the game.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2 at Grant. Despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, BA, from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. They now take the lead. And the Raptors lead by 2.
And this night already has the makings of an offensive war.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
On the attack, Curry. Will it go? And he gets it to go off the front iron. Curry's got 9. Here's Barrett. He's got 11. Good. Trying to get that one to fall. Stephen Curry getting it done for Golden State. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. And more NBA action on 2K Sports. Coming your way right after this. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And what do you guys think about the Warriors here in this one?
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
And the Warriors with possession. They defeated Milwaukee in their last game.
That was a tremendous all-around game. Their intensity was there, and their production was right there along with it, too.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it was hard to imagine them being much better at the offensive end. They were so efficient in almost every aspect.
Curry and Hield to the sharpshooting backcourt. Gary Payton II is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Post in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Golden State as we kick off the second quarter. Now here's Boucher. He's scoreless. Here's Shed. And it's cleared by Stephen Curry. Hield on the wing. Pass to Kuminga. 19-footer. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Now, this guy has made giant strides in his playmaking. Nice setup by Buddy Hield right there.
Raptors trail by 5. Boucher a screen on Curry. Here's Shed. The rebound by Post.
A fadeaway, not a terrible idea, but he needs to make the game easier on himself. He's overcomplicating things.
On the wing, Curry. Back to Payton. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Hield. Great look there, but off target.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Now here's Barnes over Hield. Barnes, it's good. Barnes has got 5 points.
What nice work to get the high percentage look, and he doesn't make any mistake with it.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. They trail by 3. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Phoenix.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
Well, the kind of low-energy effort they played with all night will make a coach absolutely crazy. You can't win if you don't play quality defense.
Outside Payton. Curry surveys. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
The Raptors have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Here's Shed. He's covered by Curry. Inside. Abaji, the pass to Boucher. Here's Shed. And the layup is good off the glass. Shed's got his second bucket of the night.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Now Hield. He picked up 15 in their last win against Milwaukee.
And the other thing, guys, he really got after it on the backboards. What a complete game for this guy.
Counted from distance.
Boy, he's putting pressure on the defense. That's 2 from downtown this period.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Abaji. The rebound by Post.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Out left to the wing. Outside Hield. Pass to Curry. From outside the arc. Rebound Toronto.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Boucher a screen on Hield. The 3 from Barnes. The rebound by Payton. Golden State has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. And he's gone for the lob. It's stolen by Barnes. Boucher a screen on Kuminga. Barnes against Kuminga. Now here's Barnes. Tight defense on him. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Barnes has got 4 points in the quarter. Golden State has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. You know, Grant, an underrated area of improvement for Scotty Barnes has been his defense.
You're spot on, B.A. I mean, we've seen an elevated intensity from him on that end. Finding more denials, attacking the ball, really proving himself as an effective stopper.
Here's Shed. 5 points in the game. Pass to Lawson. Here's Shed. He's covered by Curry. Shed, that's good. Shed's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Well, what a terrific possession. Attack in the painted area.
Outside Curry. Wide open, but he couldn't capitalize.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Shed. He's got 7. Pass to Barnes. Here's Lawson, guarded by Hield. Here's Shed. 4-3. Kuminga pulls it in.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Outside Curry. Oh, Curry, a magician inside.
It would be easy to take for granted the greatness we see every time Stephen Curry hits the floor. Another special performance right now.
Pass to Abaji. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. All right, Doris, you look at the criteria for traveling in the NBA. You think it's called often enough?
You know, BA, I'm not sure of the answer to that. It's amazing to me the speed with which these officials have to make the calls. Sometimes you go back and watch it, what looks like a travel is not, or what's not called a travel is. This is actually a harder issue than people think.
First free throw is good. After their title in 2019, the Raptors have struggled to stay among the league's elite stores.
Well, think about it, BA. The driver of that title success was Kawhi Leonard and Kyle Lowry. Both of those players are gone. Very hard to replace players of that caliber. Almost inevitable they were going to take a step back.
So he gets them both. And when you look back at the 2023 draft, the Warriors got great value out of their picks.
Yeah, I mean, they got Podziemski with the 19th pick, a versatile player who impacts the game at both ends. And they also got Trace Jackson-Davis late in the second round. And he is a fundamentally sound big man with great upside.
First personal foul. First team foul.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Two.
No good on that one. Second free throw, no good. For Toronto, they've gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. And the foul called on Draymond Green. That's his third foul so far.
Picks up his third foul. We'll see now what coach decides to do from here.
And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And since the All-Star break, here are the teams playing at the fastest pace. Toronto, third. Number 5, the Warriors.
It seems like the break has done wonders for these teams' legs. They're both running the floor just so well.
Outside Barrett. It falls. 5 for 11 in the game.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Podziemski with it. 17 points for him last game against Milwaukee. And the Warriors miss again. And here's Quickly. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
The Raptors are still developing. Coach Darko Rajakovic said, we're focusing on offensive execution and player development. It's about what we need to do night in and night out regardless of the opponent. As we grow, we'll teach more schemes for opponent preparation. BA step by step.
Yeah, it's a process, Allie. Thank you. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Toronto Raptors. On Sunday, they'll go up against Chris Paul and the San Antonio Spurs. And then on Monday, they'll be taking on Chris Middleton and the Washington Wizards.
And that game against Brooklyn, you'd be hard-pressed to find a more even pairing in the league. That one promises to be a really closely fought battle.
Fields checked in for the Warriors. Barnes, he's checked in for Toronto. Pass to Barrett. Shot clock at 6. The three from Barnes. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler. Butler's got rebound number 7 tonight. And the foul called on Emmanuel quickly. That's his first foul of the game.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Outside Moody. Pass to Pajemski. Hield for 3. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Hield's got 5 points.
We all know this guy is a volume three-point shooter. Mr. Hield does not lack for confidence.
Now Barrett. Down low. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Well, critical in the pick and roll that you be able to deliver the ball in a timely spot and in the right position. And R.J. Barrett does just that.
Pass to post. And here's Pajemski. Moody with it. Butler on the wing. Butler double team. Hield for 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
They're shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
Outside Barnes. Quickly outside. Here's Walter, guarded by Hield. Here's Barrett. The rebound by Moody. The Warriors lead by 3. Outside Butler. Shot is up. Boy, it's been a tough game for him offensively. For Toronto, they've gotten 7 of 15 shots here in the second quarter. Pass to Barrett. Barnes with a screen on Hield. To the middle. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
At his position, Scotty Barnes going to set a lot of screens. You have to understand how to roll and get open. He does exactly that.
Outside Moody. The 3. Not going to go that time.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
And Barnes, the bucket. On the assist by Barrett. Barnes has got 11.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Outside Butler. Up top Moody. Guarded by Barrett. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
We've also seen them show a willingness to take advantage of the mid-range opportunities. The defense conceding these looks, and they're cashing in.
First free throw is good. Jackson Davis is checked in for the Warriors. Both good from the line that time. A minute 42 left in the second. Pass to Pirtle. Here's Walter. 7 points in the game. Quickly outside. High arcing shot. The Warriors pull it in. Butler's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. And during the first few seasons of Emmanuel Quickley's career, he was seen primarily as a scorer, Greg.
Yes, but recently has blossomed into a more versatile threat. The leap we've seen in his passing has been especially impressive. He's a player to watch out for moving forward.
Here's Quickley. After the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago. Here's Barrett. And Butler with the block. They recover it. The three from Barnes. Offensive board. Here's Pirtle. Pirtle controls the rebound and the putback.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
The Warriors have gone 8 of 15 in the second. 41 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Butler. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Now well into his 30s. Is it fair to start wondering how many seasons Jimmy Butler has left, Grant?
Well, it's a fair question, B.A. But at the same time, Jimmy's hunger is just so different than everybody else's, which I could see helping prolong his career.
Take a break. Take a break.
First one falls for him.
What you love about Jimmy Butler is leadership is hard. There's times where you've got to say tough things to your teammates. You need guys like Butler who will do it.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Kuminga's checked in. Butler hits them both.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Quickly outside. There's 25 seconds left in the second quarter. Shot is good by Barrett.
R.J. Barrett trusting the jumper in the catch and shoot. Boy, if he's consistent with that, turn the lights out.
Butler surveying the floor. The three is up. Boom! Three for Jimmy.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. The Warriors on top, up 3. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Hello there, folks. Toronto Raptors and our featured matchup, which has not disappointed.
One thing I'll say, they've been poised with the ball. Keep turnovers down, allows you to level up.
Yeah, hard to gain momentum when you're giving away possessions. Mistake-free play has them in the lead. And now here's something that's always interesting. Let's see what the fans are up to on social media. And Cameron Windmill asks, which one of you has the best hair?
Okay, I could say this with supreme confidence. It's a tie.
Yeah, it's a three-way tie at the top. Get it?
Yeah, Cameron Windmill, you might want to get a new TV. Or maybe an eye test. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy. Ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
So for Toronto right now, Barrett is the 3, and Barnes will play the 4. Emmanuel quickly is out there with Walter, and it's Pirtle in at center. Here's Butler, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Zero hesitation from Jimmy. Shot ready on the catch. Nicely done.
Curry against Quickly. Here's Barrett. The three from Barnes. Oh, he drains it. His sixth make in 9 tries so far.
Such a boost to this offense when this guy can knock down uncontested threes.
Outside Butler from the arc. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got his 5th rebound in this one. How about Scotty Barnes, Doris? Named an All-Star during his 3rd season in 2024.
And in fact, the 3rd youngest All-Star that year. Listen, he has upgraded his playmaking. He's still getting better, and I think that's the scary part for the rest of the league.
Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one.
Well, of course, Scotty Barnes won the Rookie of the Year in 21-22, guys. And you talk about a well-rounded basketball player who will affect winning with both his offensive ability and his defensive versatility.
And he sinks the second. Now here's Curry. Outside Butler. 3-pointer. Butler can't get that one to fall. Toronto trailing. Outside Barnes. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Offensive rebound. Golden State has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 3rd. Outside Curry. Pass to Green. Right side Butler. Here's Podziemski. And again, no good by Golden State.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
That gives them the lead. Walters has got 9.
That's a nice read from Scotty Barnes. This guy understands how and when to deliver the basketball.
2 minutes gone in this 3rd quarter now. Curry passes to Moody. Outside Podziemski. Clock at 6. From downtown. And that's a foul. Called on Jakob Pirtle. That's his first foul of the game.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Line to the Dubs. Draymond Green. Shooting 1.
Free throw good. Green. Grant, when you look at Draymond Green's career, you think he's going to the Hall of Fame?
You know, B.A., I believe so. He's won multiple titles, and we know how impactful he has been as a defender and distributor especially. I think we'll see him in Springfield one day.
How about the vertical Emmanuel Quickly is showing you right there? That is tough.
Outside Moody. Back to Curry. Can't get it to drop. Ooh, excellent D there from Quickly.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Green with the defensive effort. Golden State has gone 1 of 4 here in the 3rd from range. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Pass to Pirtle. Now Barrett. Green covering. Now Barnes. There's the triple. Podziemski grabs the board. Moody from outside. Ooh, the smooth 3 from Moody.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's gonna make you pay.
Now here's Pirtle. Green covering. Pirtle, the pass to Barrett. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Draymond Green.
Once R.J. Barrett sees the defense commit, he goes right into attack mode and gets himself a trip to the free throw line. That is beautiful.
Yeah, and this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one's off.
Now, one thing you love about R.J. Barrett is he is a scorer at heart. This guy will hunt shots. He's going to be aggressive. And when he gets on a roll, look out, guys.
So he can't get either to fall.
Here in the second half, they've really gone cold from the line, and it's hurting their chances.
Pajemski's shot is good.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And here's Quickly. 6 points for him. Pass to Walter. It's Barrett on the wing. The shake. Here's Walter. Puts up a 3. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Well, Jakob Poeltl is an excellent passer for a big man. Just a really nuanced feel.
And Curry's got the ball here for the Warriors. They lead by 4. Barnes against Butler. Outside Moody. That one no good. Poeltl with some nice D. Raptors trail by 4. Outside Barrett. To the paint. The shot by Poeltl no good. The Warriors have gone 4 of 9 in the 3rd quarter. Here's Butler. Lets the 3 fly. And the Warriors with another 3.
Now, Jimmy Butler is an unselfish teammate. This guy loves to get his teammates involved.
Pass to Walter. Now here's Barnes. Takes a 3. Hauled in by Curry. To the middle. It's picked off. Here's Quickly. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Quickly's got 8.
Well, this is Quickly's game in a nutshell. This guy's thinking score as soon as he touches it.
Pass to Moody. Here's Post, covered by Poeltl. It's stolen by Poeltl. Here's Barrett. And the finish on the break with the slam.
A sharp steal and some quick offense cuts it down to a 1-possession game. Well done.
Outside Moody. Outside Butler. There's the 3. Rebound Toronto. Barrett's got rebound number 7 tonight.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Butler goes at the rim. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Buddy Hield.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
That's good from Butler.
Simply stated, Jimmy Butler is a winner and a game changer. This guy will compete on both ends of the floor, gives you everything he has.
Hield's checked in for Moody. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Raptors trail by 4. Here's Barrett. Rebounded by Butler. Butler's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Pass to Curry. Outside Pajemski. Back to Curry. Butler with the ball. To the inside. It's stolen by Poeltl. Lawson passes to Barnes. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Boy, the defense tight inside, but Barnes just persevering.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
That free throw good from Barnes. Both free throws good from Barnes. Golden State has got 4 of 8 attempts to fall from deep here in the third quarter. Pass to post. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Warriors lead by 4.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
And here's Pirtle. Here's Lawson. Here's Shed. He's covered by Curry. Right side Barnes. For 3. Knocks down the long J. Barnes has got 9 points now in the second half.
Building confidence in that deep ball. 1 from distance in the first, 2 in the second.
Hield finds Butler. Outside Pajemski. Pass to Curry. 5 to shoot. Releases. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper. Curry's got 22.
Curry is in his bag. This guy has such a versatile offensive arsenal.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Man, it's been quite a game for Stephen Curry.
Yeah, I think they've got to be talking about just guarding him a little more tightly on the perimeter or keep the ball out of his hands as much as possible, period. That's about the only way you're going to cool this guy off.
All right, let's take a chance to showcase the top setup men at the small forward position in the NBA this year. R.J. Barrett is second.
The selfless attitude of this group of wings is a breath of fresh air. I mean, they're all about doing what's best for the team.
Well, you see plenty of that when any of these guys are on the floor. They're each very good at keeping their options open, trying to find the best possible shot on every trip, and no individual agendas. That's crucial.
Now here's Pajemski. Defense is right there. And there it is for him. Now it's a 5-point Warrior lead.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Pass to Mobo. Here's Shed. Picked by Pirtle. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on Stephen Curry.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for Stephen Curry. Boucher's checked in for Toronto. That one misses. The Warriors lead by 4. Hield passes to Butler. Here's Post. Outside Kuminga. Pass to Pajemski. Unloads. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Pajemski's got 13 points now in the quarter.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Boucher finds Barrett. There's a screen. Goes up again.
This is who R.J. Barrett is. Fearless scorer, wants to draw contact and get himself to the line.
And this is his fourth trip to the free throw line tonight.
R.J. Barrett at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Warriors lead by 4. Outside heel. Beyond the arc. And it's Boucher with the rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Lawson. Yet to see a basket. Here's Shed, 6 to shoot. Great D that time from Pajemski. Golden State has gone 4 of 9 from beyond the arc since the break. Hield passes to Butler. Double team on Butler. Back to Heel. Outside Kuminga. Inside. Outside Pajemski. Let's go with a 3. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
I'll tell you, you have got to have a short memory. You put a poor first half behind you, and you get to work here in the second.
Pass to Boucher. 1:41 left in the third. And the shot goes in. Boucher's got his first points of the night. And so it's Butler who brings up the ball for Golden State. It's a 5-point game. Next up, they'll face the Hawks in Atlanta. That's the first game of a 6-game road trip.
Boy, perfect execution in the pick and roll. Butler always a guy who's going to draw attention, and he makes the unselfish play.
Toronto's gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. Here's Shed. Give him 8 points now. A minute 4 left in the third quarter. They set a pick. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Golden State. Outside heel. Pass to Butler. Tough work inside from Butler.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Down low. Here's Boucher. It's rebounded by Golden State. Post has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Butler. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Outside Barrett. There's the drive. Got it. Barrett's got 22 points. Just 4 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. And so it's the Golden State Warriors closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. Steve Kerr with some words for his players.
All right, great pace, great energy. Keep throwing the ball ahead. You guys are just making the simple pass. That's good stuff.
Urging his team to keep pushing the break. Coach Steve Kerr.
And Coach Kerr loves the energy right now. He's all about having the pace in his favor.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Curry and Hield to the sharpshooting backcourt. Kuminga is out there with Gary Payton II, and it's Post in at the 5. That's the Warriors 5. And it's Shed missing. The Warriors lead by 7. Hield passes to Curry. Here's Post, covered by Boucher. Now here's Payton. The D's right on him. Hield for 3. Rebound Toronto. Here's Shed. Pass to Mobo. To the inside. Shed, that's good.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Outside Curry. Now here's Payton. Here's Post. And he banks in the layup.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Pass to Boucher. Here's Shed. He's covered by Curry. Back to Boucher. Here's Abaji. Boucher a screen on Payton. Clock at 6. Outside for Boucher. There's the 3. The rebound by Payton. The Warriors lead by 7. Throws it up high. Wow, Kuminga playing way above the rim.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a 10-point pass. Here's Shed. He's covered by Curry. Pass to Mobo. Lets it fly. Boston's shot is off. The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Hield passes to Payton. Here's Post. Now Curry. Puts up a 3. Mobo with the rebound. Mobo's got 4 rebounds now. To the paint. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Inside, Kuminga. Rebound, Toronto. Here's Abaji. To the middle. Boucher passes to Abaji. Out to the wing. Pass to Shed. The 3 is up. They get the rebound. Lawson. Hield with the defensive effort. The Warriors lead by 7. Payton up top. And here's Hield. Outside Curry. The 3. And it's Boucher with the rebound. Boucher's got 4 rebounds in the game.
In the first half, he was on fire from range, but he hasn't knocked one down since.
Pass to Abaji. Gets the bucket and the foul. It's going to be on Jonathan Kuminga.
Oh, unreal play to take on the contact and get it to go.
Toronto making a switch here. Quickly's checked in.
Abaji at the line for 1.
One shot.
Here's Curry. Pass to Jackson Davis. Here's Santos. From outside the arc. Drops in the three. Payton's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Here's Mobo. Santos pulls it in. The Warriors lead by 7. Payton with it. Outside Curry. Left side Podziemski from behind the arc. Another three for Golden State.
As bad as he was in the first half, that's how good he's been since.
Raptors trail by 10. Quickly passes to Boucher. Lets it fly. And the basket by Agbaji. Agbaji's got 5 points in the quarter.
Tremendous vision from Chris Boucher. He is making a case for being more involved offensively.
Now here's Podziemski. Here's the floater. And the layup is up and in. Podziemski's got 25 points.
There's a touch of artistry to the floater. Takes feel as much as skill.
Quickly passes to Agbaji. Here's Lawson, defended by Podziemski. Here's Agbaji. Pass to Mobo. Launches it. Clock at 4. Drains the triple.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Now here's Jackson Davis. Mobo with a rebound. Mobo's got his 6th rebound on the night. Quickly outside. Pass to Agbaji. Oh, the teardrop falls in.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
The Warriors lead by 5. And here's Podziemski. And he's going for the oop here. Hammers the lob through.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. It's blocked. Shoots from 14. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Pass to Boucher. Here's Agbaji. Quickly up top. Here's Lawson, defended by Podziemski. Just 5 to shoot. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Here's Agbaji. Knocks it down from distance. Agbaji's got 10 points here in the second half.
And they've really relied on him down the stretch.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. And some changes here for the Warriors. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Jackson Davis. Butler comes in for Santos. And Moody is subbed in for Payton. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. He said to his guys, this one is not over yet. You have worked hard for this lead, and we are not about to give it up now. Stay focused and keep hustling. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thanks.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Pass to Quickly. Pirtle with a screen on Curry. Quickly's got space. The offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Barrett. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And we have to take another look at that block.
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
The Warriors lead by 6. Now Curry. Pass to Moody. Outside for Butler. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Raptors trail by 6. Here's Barnes. Here's Walter. He's covered by Curry. Barnes against Butler. Shot clock at 3. Puts it up from 12. And the Raptors getting another bucket right there.
Scotty Barnes with the big-time delivery. Big spot, young man. Yes, sir.
Outside Pajemski. And there's a pick. Butler on the wing. Lets it go from deep. The shot by Pajemski, no good. Toronto has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the 4th. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Barnes has got 24 points.
Oh my, just what they needed. Barnes with a crucial burst of offensive energy.
Outside Butler. Moody from outside. Rebound Toronto. Barnes has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Count it, and the foul. It's going to go on Draymond Green.
You love the commitment from Scotty Barnes. Made his decision, makes the contact, and the and one. You get the sense this guy relishes getting to the free throw line in these tough moments. You talk about clutch, this guy is it.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to improve their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Curry passes to Green. Back to Curry. To win the drought. Pass to Butler. 2 on the clock. Butler focused under pressure.
We know this about Jimmy Butler. The guy has no fear. He delivers when his team needs it.
Here's Barrett. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green with the ball. Here's Curry. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Barrett's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Down low. And Barnes the bucket on the assist by Barrett. Barrett's got 8 assists in the game.
Oh, big-time delivery from the young Scotty Barnes. Clutch moment, no worries.
Now here's Curry. Pass to Pajemski. Back to Curry. Outside Pajemski. Doesn't go that time. Toronto's got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the 4th. Right side Barrett. It's not going to go for him. Nice D from Moody. To the paint. Butler double team. Outside Pajemski. The 3 from Curry. And nails the tray.
It's been great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, when things happen.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. All right, thoughts on what coach is going to do here?
More than enough time to get a bucket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
And so here is Toronto. Barrett finds Pirtle. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Barnes. From deep. He's off from three. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game!
Well, the hard work on the offensive glass pays off for Jakob Pirtle. Like to see that mindset from the big man. Goes back up strong as soon as he gets his hands on the basketball.
There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Outside Curry. He shoots. Oh, couldn't sink it, and we're going to overtime. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this game. And here's quickly. Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Draymond Green is out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Moody in at the three slot. The three, Barrett hits a three-pointer. Barrett's got 25 points.
Well, you have to understand, spacing is provided when you can make threes. R.J. Barrett delivers.
Outside Pajemski. Now Curry. Butler on the wing. Three-pointer. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. 21 points in the game.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Inside. Here's Barnes. Rebounded by Butler. Orchestrating a masterpiece. They've had no answer for him.
He's just an assist away from a triple-double. Would love to see him get it. Just showing some tremendous authority controlling the boards. Love it.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability. He's winning with anticipation.
Oh, Green with a block.
Simply cannot throw up that weak stuff around Draymond Green. You'll hear about it. He will relish the opportunity to send it back.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish and transition, nice and easy.
Well, overtime basketball. About a minute and a half played. Outside Barrett. Here's the three. Sinks it from distance. Barrett's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, it's all about how do you get the best players on your team, the shots they want in the offense. Put RJ in pick and roll and let him go to work.
Outside Moody. Curry against Quickly. Shot clock at 6. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
I'll tell you, with his rapid-fire release, defenders are forced to leave their feet when Curry rises to shoot, and that's why the pump fake serves him so well.
And that one falls for Curry.
Despite what is a lock Hall of Fame career, Stephen Curry has no let-up. He is chasing excellence.
so Curry nails both of them. And here's quickly. He'll bring it up for Toronto. They trail by 1. Pass to Walter. Back to quickly. Barnes with a screen on Curry. Here's quickly. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Raptors lead by 1.
That's a conversion inside by Emmanuel quickly. Just a quick opportunity finish.
Outside Pajemski. Outside Butler. Pass to Pajemski. And here's Butler. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Nice follow through on the fadeaway. Butler's got 5 points in the quarter.
This is Jimmy Buckets at his best, rising to a challenge and delivering for his team.
Curry against quickly. Count the basket and the foul. Green. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out. And the Warriors making a switch here. Quickly.
Those and one plays can be real backbreakers in a close game.
Here's Curry. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Emmanuel quickly.
Perhaps the last guy in the history of the NBA that you want to put at the free throw line. Stephen Curry will go down as one of the all-time great free throw shooters.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the gap to 1. And so Curry nails both of them.
You know, he doesn't let that opportunity slip by. Buries some big shots at the line.
Now here's Barrett. Moody defends. Outside Barnes. Pirtle with a screen on Butler. To the inside. And Pirtle gets it to go on the assist by Barnes. And the Raptors lead by 2. The Warriors have gone 3 of 4 during this OT session. Curry against quickly. Oh, rejected by Pirtle.
Active defense from Jakob Pirtle. That's the key. When he stays active and alert, blocks are going to be there for him. How about they look to Pirtle in a critical stretch and he comes through. The pressure bringing out his best.
Here's Curry. Oh, Curry just weaving his way through traffic. Still knocks it in.
Steph Curry so cool under pressure. Big moment, no matter. He's ready.
Pass to quickly. The 3. Warriors with the rebound. 54 seconds left in overtime. Quickly against Curry. Huge basket to tie the game.
One of the best ever at embracing big moments. Steph up to the challenge.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Here's quickly. It falls!
Emmanuel quickly displaying the willingness to attack in a big moment, and he delivers.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. Post. Count it!
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Quickly, outside. Three-pointer. Connects from downtown.
Quickly, just a calm demeanor in the biggest of moments. That is beautiful basketball.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Curry against quickly. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to go on Emmanuel quickly.
Ideally, you're trying not to send Stephen Curry to the line, but this guy creates those situations with his instinct and his ability.
He drops the first one, and that brings him within 2 here. And so he makes both from the line. And he commits the intentional foul.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
At the line for the Raptors, Walker taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
Gets the first, and that'll put him up 2. He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop.
And the game has come down to this. They need a score, or you can practically call it quits.
There's the triple. No good from three-point range. Here's Podziemski. It's in! A huge shot to tie it up.
Nice move to get inside and create a good look for himself.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Another tie, and we're going to have a second overtime. And we'll return shortly. And as we play into another overtime, the tension continues to build. Both teams refusing to lay down. Curry with it. It's Podziemski on the wing. Back to Curry. Pass to Moody. Here's Podziemski. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Here's Walter. Tipped. Outside Butler. Moody from outside. Good, and Butler gets the assist. And the Warriors lead by 3.
Well, when the playmaking duties fall to Jimmy Butler, he is more than capable.
Quickly, passes to Pirtle. Now here's Barrett. Down low. Butler with a steal. Podziemski with it. Working on Barnes. Post shot, no good. Raptors trail by 3. Here's Walter. Barnes passes to Quickly. They double him with Butler. Outside Barrett. 6 on the shot clock. And again, Toronto, no good. The Warriors lead by 3. Left side Podziemski. Outside Moody. To the middle. And he drops it in from the low post. Curry's got 37.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Pass to Quickly. Barnes with a screen on Curry. It's Quickly with a drive. And here's Barnes. Butler covering. Barnes, no good.
He's lost his momentum in a big hurry. Coming off an excellent quarter, now he just can't find the bucket.
Butler finds Curry. Here's Post. Butler on the wing. Fires from deep. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Pass to Walter. And here's Pirtle. Barrett with it. Butler covering. Left side Barnes. And the shot goes. Barnes has got 31.
You can see the confidence in that jumper building and building for Scotty Barnes.
Up top, Podziemski takes one from 10 feet, and the jumper is on the mark. And the Warriors lead by 5.
He's been red hot. It's like one of those days when it seems like he can't miss.
And his shooting is the only reason this game is as close as it is. He's been Mr. Reliable offensively.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Two shots.
The first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. Both shots good from the stripe.
Yeah, just a fruitful trip to the line. He's made this a one-possession game.
Quickly against Curry. Here's the teardrop. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Here's Quickly. Soft touch off the glass. 20 points for him.
Emmanuel Quickly in a rhythm right now, and he is absolutely a tough cover.
Curry on the drive. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
Boy, a monster bucket yet again from Steph Curry. Knew they had to get something from that possession, and you knew he'd deliver it.
Outside Barrett. Shot from the low post is good. Barrett's got 32 points.
R.J. Barrett at a critical juncture, no hesitation. Wow.
Here's Curry. Quickly with the rebound. And here's Quickly. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. It's a one-point game. Barnes passes to Quickly. Outside Barrett to take the lead. Warriors with the rebound.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
To the paint. Fades away. The shot by Butler. No good. Here's Walter. Defended by Pajemski. It's Barrett on the wing. Kicks it out to Barnes. Hurdle with a screen on Curry. Fires it from 18. Yes!
Big time bucket to put him in front. Now they've got to put everything into their D and come up with a big stop.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. All right, what are the considerations at this late juncture?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
What you want is to create a clean, high percentage look if that's at all possible.
Curry against Quickly. Now here's Curry. Over Quickly. Count it! And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Obviously not a lot of time to work with. What do you guys think we're going to see?
And there's not enough time to catch and shoot, so they'll have to tip it in off the inbound pass.
And so the big win by Golden State in a tight game. Double overtime games are so grueling. And after this one, everyone, the officials, the fans, the broadcasters, we'll all have to take a little rest.
Yeah, I need that rest, I'll tell you. But, hey, give them credit. They really dug deep into their energy reserves and showed their determination to get this win.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Jimmy, tonight a triple-double. Are you satisfied with your performance?
To tell you the truth, I think my teammates are more happy than I am to get a triple-double. They're the ones over there telling me I need 1 rebound and 2 assists or whatever it was. So it's great to have guys that's looking out for me. But a win, as long as we get that, I don't care what my stats are.
You have a great support system out there. Congrats on the win.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaFleur.